filmed it.
Boom! Blah, blah.
Some idea of what just went down. This was from Wednesday, January 27th, 12:30. U.S. military at the White House arresting Congress. And I'm guessing this was last night. Special operations units, including 4,000 deputized National Guard soldiers, remember they did that, acting as U.S. Marshals. And U.S. Marshals, remember, are the only ones that can arrest federal employees like the president.
Yes, ma'am.
Have served indictments on or were about to arrest 67% of Congress. Early Monday morning, January 25th, between 3 and 6 a.m., military vans, buses, and police cars, along with a multitude of police and military troops, were very busy at a blacked-out White House. I just watched everyone in the White House arrested, declared an unnamed person doing one of the two videos shown below, and I'll show you that in just a moment. See, even though the mass media has refused to report it, the U.S. has been functioning under martial law since Saturday, January 9th. An interim military U.S. government was actually running the U.S., and they saw President Biden as a treasonous agent. Well, of course, remember the Act of 1871. Right after Civil War, we had no money, and the Rockefellers, I think, pushed through, the bankers, the treasonous Act of 1871 through Congress, which made the United States, D.C. was a corporation, and we've been operating as a corporation ever since. And so the District of Columbia is a foreign area right now.
Correct.
A few days before Joe Biden's inauguration, and due to foreign interference in the 2020 presidential election, Trump had instigated the Insurgency Act, declared martial law, and deferred his power to the U.S. military. So yeah, the military's been running things, and they have not had communications with the Biden administration ever. I don't think they ever did. I think at one point they did back in December, and then they stopped. Early Monday morning, 25th of January, between 3 and 6 a.m., a blackout occurred in Washington, D.C., around the White House. According to two separate videos taped at the scene, police and U.S. troops were everywhere in the darkness. Military vans, buses, and police cars pulled up to the White House, loaded passengers, took them down the road and across a bridge, and then some vans came back empty to do a repeat. Mustang Medic's recording showed many buses and vans, some marked as military, entering the Capitol grounds. Several people were taped getting out of their cars, showing IDs to guards, and then walking into the grounds. When it was over and seemingly on cue, fireworks lit up the sky. Reports from those on the ground.
All right, part 2 of the actual feed. You can see them all down in here, like they're in a holding or a waiting chamber. Well, nobody hanging from the lamp, that's a good sign. But as we can see, police, look at this, I'll get closer, I got a good TV. Police, and now you understand these are certified U.S. Marshals because they have jurisdiction over D.C. police, and only U.S. Marshals can arrest a sitting federal government employee. In case you guys didn't know that, just thought I'd let you know. So that's why he deputized 20,000 U.S. Marshals out of the National Guards the other day. That's why when Trump was playing golf today and the reporter made a really wrong comment, but it made me so good in the morning. Because I was so upset with my birthday yesterday. Not from all my clapper friends, because man, I got so many happy birthdays I can't count them all. I just want to say thank you. But when Trump was playing golf and the reporter asked him, how does it feel not to be president again? He goes, it's not over yet. This might be the end of it, because that's your 3 minutes of what you get. So, the lights are supposed to go out, though. Okay, I think they're going to go out right about now. Yeah, this is the good stuff. Okay. Get ready. Let me type in power off. Well, this is a little different than the first feed I had. I just watched about 13 unmarked police vehicles pull around the front road and park next to the White House. Might be happening, y'all. The floodlights on the YB tube above the White House is from the 19th century. Yeah, that light is actually. I believe what I'm watching is live. Well, this is cool. I've never seen this part. You're welcome.
Clapper.
Part 2.
Because of his dementia and subsequently inability to hold office. The deep state had plans to invoke the 25th on Biden, but Harris in his place and Pelosi as VP. Not going to happen. On Friday, January 22nd, a 107 reported that the U.S. interim military government was about to arrest Joe Biden and his traitor deep state politicians in D.C. Crimes of these elite politicians have recently been exposed, from findings of the Russia hoax, Mueller probe, impeachments of Trump, and Obamagate. It was reported that to date, 260 global elites have been served. The deal that they got was that if they gave information that was useful, they could have a better death or a jail cell for life. Obama gave up Michelle and then breached his warrant.
Oh!
It was likely that rolling blackouts would occur in the other areas of this country as arrests were being made. Communications would be cut off for a short period of time. There are some mayors, governors, and judges out there with their names on some of the over 222,000
That's the number I got.
Indictments filed in federal courts across the nation since Trump took office in 2016.
How do I know? I know 600 JAG lawyers.
26th of January, from about 11 a.m. to about 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there were massive internet and network outages on the East Coast. Said to be a cover for special operation units making arrests of deep state bad guys. Okay, Simon Parks reported this on his website, that Verizon had all of these outages up and down the eastern seaboard.
So did my
friend. And that's
friend.
unusual. So that is a fact. Soon the emergency broadcast system would be activated to announce all the military would then produce all TV programming for at least the next 72 hours filled with videos of political elites at tribunals accompanied by 7 messages from Trump. The networks have already been informed that they could be criminally liable if they didn't allow the feed to air. With global financial markets imploding on Wednesday, January 27th, the worldwide global currency reset was set to take place. Sunday, January 31st was Freedom Day as per Trump's executive order signed on July 4th, 2020.
Oh, I did not know that.
Last Thursday, January 21st, 2 Baghdad suicide bombers killed 32 and seriously injured dozens of others. That was reported to be deep state Iranian ISIS retaliation for the GCR being pushed out in Iraq and globally. Since Saturday, the 9th of January, the U.S. has been under an abbreviated martial law. The 10 miles of Washington, D.C., White House, and the Capitol building was secured with barbed wire fences and over 30,000 troops. The U.S. military would control all assets, taxpayer dollars, conduct a return to a gold asset-backed dollar, and ensure that the Republic would be restored to elements of the original Constitution as written prior to 1871.
This is
the
part 2.
Ruling the U.S. right now. Number 1 is a legitimate interim military U.S.
Part 3.
Videos of the blackout in D.C. and then all the police and buses pulling up to the Congress and then coming out with people inside and then rolling back through again. This is crazy. So I can't confirm any of this. I don't know if this is, I guess we'll have to wait and see if our military announces anything.
And they won't.
Okay.
About 2 hours ago,
see this shit. Which, that's pretty fucking crazy. That lasted for about 2 hours. And we watch all these fucking cop cars go on this big loop. They do it like 4 different times. Pull off, go across a bridge over here. You can see them all with the sirens on going across the bridge. Come back, do the same thing. They're on all that. 3 buses get escorted in. Lots of police just everywhere. You can see all around the city, fucking police. I watched that for the last 2 hours, talking shit. And then it all goes dark. Gets back to normal. My shit's pulling off.
Damn, buddy.
We get this shit, son, out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, you see, that wasn't an organized fireworks event, my friend.
This is one of the
That was 2 days ago, after the inauguration.
You'd say, when it's all said and done, look up at the night sky, or something like that.
You don't think they're throwing a party?
They're not throwing a fucking Biden party. I'm telling you, I just watched everybody in the White House get arrested.
That looks like we just busted a bunch of communists. Here we go. Here's the one nobody has seen. Save this.
Can't figure it out.
Look at this. Sheriff's
What I
bus?
understand,
That's a sheriff's bus.
This is, again, this is called chatter because I've only heard it online and I can't back it up.
Well, I've been on a sheriff's bus, Betty, and that's a fucking sheriff's bus.
Was set up to let them commit treason so they would certify an election that constitutionally cannot be certified.
We all know that.
And
they had to sign the paperwork.
Does anybody know how many indictments have been created?
222,000 plus worldwide.
Look at this. And what's bizarre is all the buses are different, different companies.
Of course, there's a lot. Well, are you ready for part 4, my friends? Da 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 da.
Still, isn't it bizarre? Military operations usually are just a bunch of the same thing, right?
Oh no, not when it's tribunal.
All right, 539 people looking through my little lens here. All right, let's take a vote. How many of you guys want me to see if I can move around and possibly lose the feed because nobody's bothering me here?
No.
Just stay put and just watch all this activity in front of the Capitol.
Just stay there and let us watch those
Sir? Be careful. Thanks a lot. Yes.
transport buses.
Just stay and watch. Stay out. Military transports.
At 3 in the morning. That's perfectly normal.
All right, I'll stay put. Thank you, guys.
There's a bulletproof one. Did you see that one? That's for high-level personnel. That's like they that one there is like they had.
Not 2 weeks. Right when they announced.
That's like they had with the Pope.
These vans were
200 of them blacked out. That has 12.
2 vans, 3 police cars, 2 vans, 3
12 armed
police
soldiers in each one. Trust me, I know this shit.
Checkmate.
You forgot to say check. Oh, but does anybody else have this? No, just me, a nobody. With almost 250,000 likes.
Off my lawn, thank you very much for the donation. I appreciate it.
I gotta find out who this guy is, man. I'm gonna send him a tip.
Angler, thank you very much. Keep it up.
Sam Angler, right on. Good job, bro.
Again, didn't,
we're getting more. Hang on, that's them, not me.
American flags on a Cadillac. They got out with their coffees, completely ignoring me, and are walking in. Is this pretty hot, guys? 4,000 people watching right now. Guys, straight up,